I made a video explaining how to be more attractive for men about 4 months ago. One of the top comments was, I know like 90% of your viewers are male, but I'm female and I love a version of this video for women based on what you believe most men find attractive about them. This question got posted about 4 months ago. The video upload got delayed, so I beg your pardon, Mrs. SULC98. Now before people are getting offended, I prepared these PFAQ-FUP. Universally known as projected frequently answered questions for unsubscribing prevention. So let's go. Are you single? Yes. Are you virgin? No. Do you dislike women? No. Do you think women should change their appearance for men? No. Unless they prefer to do so in their own interest. Do you think you can decide what women should do with their body? No. What do you think about avocado toast? Damn, who prepared those questions? It was me. This video should serve informational purposes only. If you're a woman, it should help you get the guy that you want or get approached more often in bars. It will also help you understand the landscape that you're maneuvering on a daily basis. On top of that, I made sure to implement actionable advice that you can apply today. But guys, don't click away. This video helps you understand why your brain sometimes goes blank when you're talking to a specific woman. Plus, it's always fun talking about the opposite sex anyway. Am I right, dude? Am I right, dude? Disclaimer, I'm not a pickup artist nor in any way incentivized to give you salesy information. You don't have to apply the information that I share with you in a second, but if you do, I can guarantee you that it makes a difference in your life. While women unconsciously search for resources, leadership and protective abilities in a mate, we men are screening the landscape for fertility. The primitive part of our brain wants to know if a woman could produce healthy children. So if they agree to it or not, most men rate women on a scale from 1 to 10. 1 is the ugliest girl that you can imagine, 10 is an absolute bomb. Disclaimer, the 10 is sacred. Men give it out only on very special occasions. Yet if you Google perfect 10 girl, there's usually one common denominator. Can you spot it? They all have number 1, long hair. Meghan Markle is at least an 8 on the scale, yet with short hair she goes down to a 6. Long hair is attractive because it shows, again unconsciously, that a woman is fertile and healthy. Short hair can be a sign of malnourishment, which was detrimental in past times. While your best friend may encourage you to go for that bald short haircut, it's not what men find attractive. In fact, your friends may even purposely give you that advice so they have less competition. And competition is what makes you use number 2. Makeup. I remember being a clueless teenager. On my way home from school, it was raining. My crush was walking next to me and somehow her eyes started to look weird. Something black was pouring down her face and I didn't know what happened. All I know is that she looked completely different and somehow, to my utter astonishment, less attractive. She wore a ton of makeup and clueless mini-me never realized it to that point. The history of cosmetics spans at least 7,000 years back. And there's a reason for it. It works. Remember the scale from 1 to 10, dear fellow? This girl with makeup is an 8. This girl without is probably a 5. I remember an ex-girlfriend of mine that wouldn't go out with me on short notice because she didn't have time to put on all of her makeup. The reason for that behavior is fear of competition. If you like it or not, makeup doesn't give you a competitive edge anymore. It simply became a necessity to play the game. But don't believe me. Just take a look at the reactions if you go to a club with and without makeup. It will probably shock you. One word of caution, don't overdo it and consider the animals. Use vegan stuff. What works well is putting some black stuff around your eyes and wearing red lipstick. Number 3, the color red. Want to know a very easy way how to get approached more often? Wear the color red. Studies have shown that women which wear the color red get approached more often in bars. Sometimes Uncle QG randomly approaches women on the street and asks for their phone numbers. Almost 90% of the girls that I talk to voluntarily wear the color red. The reason being is that I simply get better feedback and for some evolutionary reason they seem more attractive to naughty me. So implement the color red into your arsenal of clothing, but don't destroy your chances by not understanding number 4. Number 4, and this is very crucial, body hair. You know why this woman will be rated less attractive from almost any man that she will talk to? It's because of her hair on the forearm. The reason why this girl is probably a 7 and not a 9 is her mustache. We might not remember your birthday, but when it comes to body hair, men pay attention to detail. It's not your fault if your body somehow decided to grow stronger facial or forearm hair, but you're sabotaging your dating success if you don't take 2 minutes out of your day for that special care. The same obviously goes for your eyebrows and all other body hair, if you know what I mean. Number 5. Personal care. This is the fertility rate of the two sexes. You notice something? After women hit the age 30, the fertility rate drops. Women are usually the most attractive for men in their early 20s. While there are women that do indeed age well, the majority of women will find it harder to compete with younger women in their 30s. This is called hitting the wall in man term, and there are remarkable pictures online. To prevent this drop of your attractiveness, a healthy lifestyle is your best friend. Go to the gym 3 times per week, eat healthy, sleep 6 to 8 hours and avoid toxins. The gym will also help you increase your waist to hip ratio, which is very attractive for men. Damn! But you also know what is attractive? Number 6, boobs. I'm a simple man, I see boobs, I press like. There are some guys who prefer butts over boobs and vice versa, but I've never heard a guy saying, I'd love her breasts to be smaller. Number 7, be easy in the beginning. Here's something that may seem new to you, but most men are scared shitless when they're approaching a woman, and this includes me. It's probably one of the hardest things to do in our civilized world. So you, dear woman, if you're interested in the brave gentleman that just came up to you, be extremely easy at first. I'm not telling you to go down on him on the first occasion, but smile, ask him a question and lean your body toward him. I as a guy have to assume you're not interested if the sole reply to my question, how are you, is alright, without a smile and eye contact. Instead, if you just switch that alright to I'm very fine and you, with a smile and open body language, my nerves get calm and my poor heart is at ease. These were the 7 tips to get the guy that you want by enhancing your physical attractiveness. The tips were long hair, makeup, body hair, personal care and the almighty boobs. But nothing will help you if you, number 7, are not easy in the beginning. I hope this video didn't offend you, and if it did, go back to the PFAQ FUP in the beginning of the video. Remember that men and women do not think alike, and this is sometimes a good thing. PFAQ FUP.